always let the girls sleep. So when they wake up, they can move mountains with you. Let them get the rest. So why women love to be lied to? Ask any woman what they prefer, the truth or their feelings. 99% of women will say, my feelings are more important than the truth. How many, and just ask this, women watching this, hit me up down below. What's more important to you? The truth, the brutal, almost hardcore masculine truth, or your feelings? What's more important than that? What's more important? So the whole premise of pickup artistry, PUA, otherwise known, is about making women feel good. It's all about how a woman feels around you. Took me a long time in my life to work that one out. Because guys are different, you know, the masculine and the feminine. Masculine's all about truth. You know, how many women watch Alex Jones or stuff like that? And by the way, I think Alex Jones is a cuckoo. But how many women watch that? That's like the whole cold, hard truth, according to Alex Jones or whatever. But how many people, you know, watch that stuff? The people who do watch it, what's the demographic, you know, the gender, male-female ratio? What do women watch? Women watch, like, you know, cat videos or like Disney or romance, stuff that's not truth, but stuff that makes them feel good, you know. And everybody, male or female, likes to feel good. But women, I would say especially more so, it's all about how they feel. It's like fashion, women's fashion. Women will buy clothes that they'll feel good in the moment in the shop, but they'll never ever wear those pair of shorts or that dress ever again, other than in the change room. How many women have got stuff in their closet that's got tags still on it? Or even if they buy stuff from a thrift store, you know, they wear it once or twice and that's it. So women will buy stuff based on their feelings, whereas, I'll give you a little tour where I'm at. Whereas guys, I find it's more about, like when I was working in the store, in the sports store, you know, my boss at the time, this was back in 2000, he was like, you know, women don't want the truth, they just want a shoe that makes them, you know, look good in their feet. I'm like, what? Why would you wear something that just looks good but feels shit? You know, I didn't understand that at that time, getting into athletics and stuff. And the male customer's like, yeah, give me the cushioning, stability, something to fit more orthotic. And so women would walk in the shop and I couldn't lie to them. I couldn't sell them a shoe that I knew was going to do damage to their feet. So I'd be like, look, this shoe's really ugly, but it feels really good, you know? And so I'd bring out these Nike Air Pegasus, Nike Air Span, and stuff like that. Really, really soft shoes. They look ugly, but they felt really good on your feet. Now, a great shoe back 18 years ago. So I would sell all these ugly shoes to women, and I was the best seller. Like, it was insane. Even the state rep from Nike's like, how are you selling so many of these shoes? I'm like, I'm just being honest, you know? And so I've always been the one to say that honesty is the best policy most of the time. Most of the time. That's got to get used against me, doesn't it? In that, depends who you're dealing with, you know? And so here's a question I ask you: do I destroy someone's feelings, or do I lie to them? So what I like to do is combine honesty with feelings, like truth with feelings. So, like, let's say, if a woman, and it's mostly guys going to be watching this video, not many women are going to watch this video. They'll just see the title and they'll be like, chauvinistic pig, I'm not going to click on that. But, you know, that's unfortunate. But again, that's the honesty there. That's the honesty. If I said some fancy-wancy video title that was more feminine attractive, you get more women watching it, you know. How to get tight buns or lose cellulite or whatever. Stuff that makes women feel curiosity and intriguing to stuff that they're into. So there's, there's that. Anyway, get back to my point. This is just so beautiful out here, isn't it? This is just incredible. I mean, this is like $15 a night. It's called the Davron Park Beach Resort. Davron Park Beach Resort. I can't get a little spot we can sit down and I can get one-on-one with you. See, the feelings versus honesty. Always got to remember that, guys. But the best policy is to be honest and tell the truth by considering other people's feelings. So let's say your wife's out there, you've been married for a long time, and she's, you're out at work. I'm trying to find some good light spot. So you've been married for a long time, or you've been dating for a long time, a year or two, or 10 years, or 30 years, or whatever. And this is a scenario you can probably fit in for most people. So the significant other, female, is going to go out for drinks with her friends, and you're out of town. And she's like, oh, what do you think of this outfit? She sends you a picture of the outfit, and you're like, oh, that's hideous. Why would you wear that? You know, you're like 80 kilos. Only a girl who's 50 kilos should wear that. And so that's your honest opinion, maybe, you know? So you're being totally honest. And she's like, her heart just like, you know, drops, and her feelings are really hurt. In her head, she's like, fuck you. Why am I even with you? You make me feel shit. But you've been totally honest with her, you know? And so then she's just like crying on the phone, hangs up on you, totally devo. And then so she goes out with her friends, you know, she's had a few drinks, she's getting pretty tipsy. And then, you know, she's at the bar, and then this fuckboy comes along. He's like, haven't had a root for a bit. There's a chick over there. She's a bit out of shape. She looks vulnerable. She'll be an easy target. So he walks over there and he's like, wow, that's I love those pants. You look really good in those pants, baby. You look fantastic. And she's like, what? She doesn't believe it at the start. She's like, no, but my husband said I look fat. Your husband said, oh my God, he must be blind. You know, he must be blind. You look fantastic. Oh my God. You know, and all that stuff, just turning it on, and she's like, oh my God, and she's starting to feel good. You know, she's starting to feel attraction. She's had a few drinks in her as well. So we know what's going to happen next. And so this guy will, like, you know, push the buttons, PUA buttons, attraction, build a bit of intrigue, maybe a little bit of push-pull, things like that, get a laugh. And then do closure, you know, get the closure going on. So then she'll go home with that guy, and, you know, he'll do whatever. And then maybe she'll wake up, or she'll go home a few hours later. She'll go, oh my God, what have I done? Like, you know, I better not tell anyone. So it's not that she didn't love her husband. It's just that husband or boyfriend didn't make her feel good in the moment. Some other guy did, who had game, and the woman did something she would never thought she would ever do, and she maybe feels immense guilt afterwards, but it's too late. What has happened. So then the guy will find out, and he goes, oh, you blah, 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 blah. But it's his fault, really. It's his fault, really, because he didn't consider her feelings, even though she wanted the truth. And he gave her the truth. It's not what she wanted. She wanted her feelings supported. And so if you don't support a girl's feelings, then someone else will. Someone else will. And that guy could totally not give a... Let's say, you know, that guy could totally not give a fuck about, you know, your girlfriend, your woman, or your sister, or your mother, or your daughter, or whatever. You know, they could not totally give a fuck about it. This is what dads do as well. Dads often, like, do this mistake where they've got teenage daughters, and they're like, you can't hang out with such and such, and they make their daughters feel like really bad, you know. But the dad's been totally honest, totally upfront, totally caring, loving. But the teenage daughter's like, you're a fucking asshole, you're my dad, I hate you, you suck, blah blah blah. She runs out the house, she's crying, and then some fuckboy sees her, like, oh, vulnerable chick, let's pounce on that. He's like, what's wrong, baby? Oh my God, you're so pretty, blah 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 blah. She's like, oh my God, and she's feeling all these positive emotions. She's come from the house where she didn't feel it. Now she's going into the arms, pushed in the arms of the fuckboy just because dad was too caring. Well, not too caring, but you can't be. I don't think you can ever be too caring, but your communication can be off, and that can push people away. So, yeah, you know. So just always consider the feelings of the women around you. And here's the thing: once you lose trust in a woman's eyes, it's really, really hard to get that back. You know, really, really hard. So if you say, "I'm going to be there at 2:00," and you show up at 3:00, and you don't have a good reason, or you didn't message or whatever, you just went, whatevs. She's like, oh, what? If you keep doing that, that's loses mad trust. Even though you could be the nicest guy in the world, if you don't keep that word, then it's not. Women don't judge us on what we say we're going to do. They judge us on what we do. And one of the biggest things they want is a guy who does what he says he's going to do. Let's say you're going to give up cigarettes. You tell your girl, your significant female, and you're like, I'm going to give up cigarettes, you know, today's the last day. And then maybe do it for a week or a month and you're smoking again. She's like, you know, and that just etches away that trust. Or I'm not going to talk to such and such, or I'm not going to go to the pub with the boys, and then you end up back there, you know. And so it's like, be careful what you say, and then don't follow through. I'm going to give up meat, or I'm going to give up this or that or whatever, and then you don't do it, and your girlfriend observes that, you know. And so that slowly erodes attraction from her to you. So be very, very careful of what you promise. Be very, very mindful rather of that. But just be mindful of how you're making it. You know, are you raising the vibe with your girl, or are you raising the wall? Some guys watching this go, I don't want to fucking lie. You know, I just want to be honest and masculine and truthful and that. And it's like, yeah, it's great. But there's a way to do that. I call that feminine truth. You know, feminine truth, truth. And that is by considering the female's feelings when you are telling the truth. So and that takes some art, that takes some experience to be able to do that really, really effectively. let's just change the view a little bit. So anyway, hopefully this video is a bit helpful for you. Pretty basic. I do have a relationship dating PUA book coming out very soon. A helicopter's about to come pick me up. So yeah. Anyway, I've just been reading Rush's book. It's called Game. It does have some interesting insights as well. I've delayed my release of my book because I wanted to hear what Rush had to say and maybe add a little bit extra on top of that. So my book is, I'm standing on the shoulders of giants really by releasing it later. I'll get to see everyone else's work and then maybe take what I like from theirs and then add it into mine as well. So they're going to have the best recipe ever. But a lot of guys don't really talk about this. It's all about the clothes. Pickup is all about lying to the chick to make her feel good so you can get her into bed. That's the essence of pickup, all right? So if you're a dad out there watching this, or if you're a boyfriend or a girl or whatever, just understand that's the essence of pickup. Lie to the female to make her feel good. Do whatever it takes to make her feel good. If that means lying to her, great, do that. That's the essence there. So, and then that works. That fucking works devastatingly effective. It works devastatingly effective. But here's the thing. Once the female works out you've been lying to her, attraction eroded. All right? She might stack around or stay around because you're the best option in that moment. But as soon as a better option comes along, she is outie. She is moving on. All right? So remember that. So some guys get really comfortable, like, yeah, I can be this cunt, and she still sticks around. It's just because you're the best option in that moment. All right? So don't think too good of yourself, too good of your game. It's just that you're the best option in the moment. So, I always recommend treating women right and understanding they're feeling driven, and understanding that it's very, very crucial to raise your important woman's. There's a whole bunch of people coming. Raise your woman's vibe. Otherwise someone else will, and that could be some drug dealer, it could be some fuckboy, it could be some person who doesn't give a fuck at all about her, or it could be someone who really does care about her well-being. In that case, that's good. That's what we want. We want a woman to be looked after out there. So anyway, you can look back at my my mistakes in the past. I've been totally brutally honest with some women in my life, short terms, long terms, and that ended up in a lot of bad vibes. So if you, and that's totally being honest. So when someone has their feelings hurt, a woman has their feelings hurt, it's like, oh, hell have no fury like a woman scorned. So be careful before you speak, or you fuck, or you act, or you talk, or you approach, or whatever. Be very careful with that, because anyway, I can talk a lot about this subject. If you have any comments or questions, let us know down below. Why it's best to lie to women. Why women prefer to be lied to than told the truth is because they want their feelings preserved. But when they find out you've been lying to them, it's look out, Charlie. All right, so I'm going to do the video recap for the people who watched the whole vid. This is the recap. Basically, the most important thing with women is how they feel. Whoa, gee, that's a bit of a step. Women want to feel good. They want to feel good. They want feelings first, truth second. All right. Women don't want to be lied to, but they also don't want their feelings hurt. And if they find out you've been lying to them, their feelings will be hurt, and then boom, that attraction gets eroded. It's far, far easier to build attraction with a new woman than to try and recap attraction that's been lost because she found out you were lying, or you hurt her feelings because you were lying, and or because you were honest. I feel like guys are like, well, these women are too hard. Like you tell them the truth and they're angry. You lie to them and they're angry. Their feelings get hurt. Like, whoa, so that's the balance. It's like the sunshine. Too much time in the sun, you get burned. Not enough, you get sick. Find the balance point. My book coming out very, very soon. I'm going to talk about the stage 7 boyfriend for guys who really want to take it to the next level. People see the quality of life I'm living, they see the quality of girls, I have in my life, women I have in my life. Oh my God, it's like, it's all about communication. It's all about communication, all right? It's all about communication, how you make your woman feel. And once you make her feel bad at a certain level, then it's done forever. It's done forever. She might get back with you or get with you because you're the best option at that moment, but it's like a hotel. Like, let's say you're at this hotel, whatever, you're at the cafe, it's like a cafe here, and it collapses. And you're like, oh, yeah, you're having a really good time. This place is awesome. And then this place like collapses on you. You get in, you get hurt. You'd be a wood whack you in the shin. You're like, fuck. And you see all of a sudden you have this negative attachment to this paradise, And they'll be a pretty big person to you. You know? So then you think, I don't want to come back here. I got hurt last time I came back. I cracked my shit on some wood. You know, this thing collapsed on me. But let's say this is the only cafe on the island. You're like, I've got to go back then. But you'll still remember that time. But if it says another cafe next door, you know, guaranteed safety, blah, 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 you're like, I'm going to go to that one. And that's as a guy. So imagine if you're a woman. So once you burn a woman, once she feels burnt by you, then that attraction is really eroded. You know, once she feels that she can't trust you, then you know it's like a scared little dog or a scared little cat on the street. You know, it takes a lot to build its trust. And if you burn it, then you know it's got to remember that. So understand how women feel around you. It's the most important thing. And that's how pickup game works. You know, these guys are lying to women, but they're making them feel good. And that's all women care about until they find out they've been lied to. You know? Or there's women who have experience and go, yeah, I know what you're doing. You're doing pickup shit and you're trying to make me feel good so you can get me in the bed. Yeah, I know your shit. So they might play along, have a bit of a laugh and giggle. And that might make them feel good, the women, because they're like thinking, I'm playing this player. Yeah, so, but then you have the inexperienced ones like, oh my God, this guy's so nice. He's so legit. He's so genuine. And he's, you know, he doesn't give a flying fuck about you. So that's the essence of pickup there. So the more experienced the woman, the faster she can read up on it and the faster she appreciates a quality guy. All right? So I guess the less experience a woman has, the more she'll be easily lied to. And the more experience a woman has, then a lot harder it is. But again, as she gets more experienced and you're more honest, you know, it can get more complicated as well. But anyway, that's the beauty of the ocean. You're not going to come to the tropics without any mosquitoes. You're not going to go for a swim in the ocean without stepping on a rock. You're not going to go for a swim in the ocean, big waves and surf without worrying about getting killed in a rip or getting eaten by a shark. It's just for the flow of it. If you want that quality woman in your life, you're going to have to make mistakes. You're going to have to learn from it. You're going to have to build experience. It's just how it is. If you want to be super fit, you're going to have to sweat. You're going to have to get injured. You're going to have to fucking crash. You're going to have to, you know, have issues. You're going to have negative and positive. It's just how it is. It's life. The beaters out there, they're all about saying this, and the alphas are like doing this. All right. So the difference between alpha and a beta is the betas say, the alphas do. The beta might say, yeah, I'm interested in this stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. And then they have their first challenge, like, oh, this is all too hard. You know, that's not alpha mentality. Alpha is like, you know, building vibes, carrying people around you, lifting them up, not by bullshitting to them, but just by being genuine, authentic, and congruent with your actions. And that's a big thing. That's a big thing for what women want. So anyway, get a copy of my ebook coming soon. It's going to be a groundbreaker. You know, it's going to surpass all the Roosh and RST and everything. Because all these books are basically just how to bang women. It's not about the quality afterwards. It's how to manipulate and bang, which is, I guess it's fun at a certain time in your life, but been there, done that. It's pretty empty, it's pretty easy, and it's not really much of a challenge at all. The challenge is, you know, building a woman's career, building her fitness, building her esteem, things like that. You know, that takes energy, caring, focus, drive, etc. And that's more of a challenge for me. That's more of a passion personally. Anyways, I've rambled on quite a while with this vid. We will see you next one. I'm gonna go have some fruit breakfast. And so if you have any questions about the vid, let us know down below. And time to go carb the fuck up in here. Peace. And the guys are going, hang on. Well, women lie to men all the time. Yeah, that's true. Because they want to preserve our feelings as well. So often a woman will lie to you because she cares about your feelings, you know, and so she'll treat you how she wants to be treated. So the guys get pissed when they find out they're lying, but then it's like if you punish someone for being honest, then you're teaching them to lie to you. So this whole thing. Bottom line is if you find out someone's been lying or whatever, understand that they're lying for many reasons. Probably the biggest one is, well, 3 reasons I'd say: to get something out of you, to manipulate you, maybe feel good or maybe feel they're good. 2 would be they're lying because they're scared of you finding out that they're not perfect. Or 3, they lie to you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So I'd say most women lie to guys because they don't want to hurt the guy's feelings, because women are like, you know, they're feeling based. So there you go. That's why women will lie to guys. It's three reasons. 3 reasons only, unless you can think of 4. So there we go. That's just little tips there that you're not going to get from many other people, are you? Because other people don't know, they don't care, or they don't want you to know, because it creates a massive advantage.